10th, 8 p.m. And we're looking at Matic. So we have a 5-minute moon here, and we love our 5-minute trend. As long as the 5-minute right here, this would be your buy-in. Remember how we buy in here? 5-minute green moon, 5-minute green trend, bottom 5-minute RSI, which means that we should have been buying in right at this level right here. This is our current buy-in level right here. That's where we should actually be buying in if we were going to get in this trade. So now let's verify this trade, whether or not this is going to be a trade we'd be looking in. So now we normally want to start on the further out, right? So, and this is another thing here. So daily, we're still green. So that's good for the altcoins. 4 hour, we're still green. So Matic's still pumping. 3 hour, we're green. Normally, we only go back as far as the 1 hour because we're kind of dealing in shorter trades. But right here, let's take a look at the 1 hour like we normally do. We have a red moon on the 1 hour, but more importantly, the RSI has bottomed out. This is actually a good sign because that means that we have nothing but a retracement ready to either bounce here, which it looks like looking at the 3 hour. And with this right here, this is where with the 1 hour red, we would go to the 2 hour to see that we have a red moon, but we are red trend as well. So that's still pulling back down, and then to the 3 hour, we are green, which means the 2 hour time frame means within the next 6 hours, we still have some type of pullback happening. But as long as these RSIs are heading towards the bottom, which they are, we should see some type of recovery in the next hour or two. So Matic is going to recover in the next hour or two, and this is where we're looking for the 2 hour to go green. And that's going to come when the 1 hour goes green. So this looks like we're getting into a good trade into algo. It is currently retracing right now to enter a trade. So now facing the 1 hour, here's our bounce on our 1 hour RSI starting to happen. Look at the bottom of its MACD starting to bounce. So this looks like it's probably going to be finding support here off the $1.22 section. So this looks like it's starting to reverse and get momentum. Little slight bend on the 30-minute RSI. We're pushing up here, so everything looks like it's moving up. This should be a good trade for at least a 1% move here on algo. We should have been in here at algo at this level here. We're a little bit late on this trade, but we are not too late on this trade. So we're gonna get a chance here to kind of like get into a trade into Matic here. So right here, we're waiting for the red moon on the 15-minute. It's not green yet. The 15-minute RSI has a little bit of room to come back down. So this looks like a trade that we would be looking for. So this trade, we are going to wait for this RSI. We should have been here at this level. We're not too far off that level. So getting an entry here wouldn't be that bad. We're not too far above that level, but we would want this RSI to either bounce and retrace back down. And then when it bends, we'd want to get back in. But since we're not that far off the original entry, we might want to cost average buy here because this isn't that big of a gap. And our 15-minute RSI is about to bend here, which you see how it's bending right there. This could be and this is the 80 mark. So this little perforated line here is the 80 line. It broke it. So we might see a little bit of pump here, but we're looking for the 15-minute to reject, come back down to give us our entry again around the area that we should have got in, which is right here. Okay. So that's what we're looking for right here. And then once that happens, we're going to be looking for this moon to get into a green section, which will make us go in. Now this, because it is in a 5-minute green and it doesn't look that far off, what I'm going to do is cost average buy here, right? What cost average buying is, let's say if I want to put $50 into Matic at a level of, let me pull up Matic. Let's see what we have here. Let's say I'm going to put $100 into Matic, right? And you cost average buy. What you do is you kind of get to your spot and you would put Matic on a level and say, okay, I'm putting $100 into Matic, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with $25 of Matic right now, and I'm going to get into Matic. I'm going to put in a partial Matic. So I'm going to put 25 of the 100 that I want to put in because I'm going to cost average buy here on Matic. Hopefully. And now what I'm going to do here is, because I have to be patient, I need to allow the 5-minute RSI to come back down and the 15-minute green moon. So what we're going to do here is we're going to enter a Matic long when we get this green moon here. That's what we're looking for, is a green moon and the RSI to retrace a little. So we're headed right there right now. So we should be getting a long signal in a second here. But this is kind of like an in-between. Like I said, we wanted to enter on this green moon and this green trend line, which would have put us on this little pullback of the 5-minute, which would have been right here. So we already have one pullback that happened. We just didn't get our entry. But like I said, we're not too far off from our original entry price. So theoretically, we're right in the little zone here. So here's our entry that we're looking for, is 121.97. We're finally starting to hit the top of our RSI here. And we're going to wait for this rejection, right? Whenever this bounces, this 5-minute bounce, right? So just be patient. When that 5-minute bounce happens, that's when we're going to be looking to get in. And that should be also turning the 15-minute moon green, right? So that we need to get a bounce. When it bounces, then we enter, right? So let's set up our lines here. If they're not set up, like I said, you have your 100 line that's already there. Let's find the 70 line, which is right about here. Let's turn the 70 line into the color yellow so that we know. So right now, it's just the bouncing of the RSI, which is happening right here, and the 15-minute moon. So it looks like Matic is getting ready to have some type of movement here once it breaks across. But we need a 15-minute trend to green, and we need the 15-minute moon. So right now, Matic is on the watch list for a long, right? So Matic long incoming. We're going to put that into the Discord. There we go. Man, I had a decent day. I doubled my bag. All right. Nice, nice. All right, let's get back over here. So we're watching Matic. We need that pullback. Now, cost average buying, guys, is not a bad idea when you cost average buy and you get yourself set up. Now, let's take a look at H-bar. Remember, we're waiting on H-bar. What we were waiting for H-bar, the 5-minute to bounce. H-bar 5-minute just bounced right there, guys. So now we're going to slide over to H-bar. We're going to get into an H-bar move here. Let me get this set up here. We're going to open a long. I told you guys H-bar was going to bounce. And that's what we're really waiting for right there. H-bar. H-bar. All right. So there's your little move on your H-bar so far. What are we waiting for? We need this to go green. We have our little bounce here, but we need this to touch. But with this little RSI going to the bottom there, looks like we're going to have a push up. Let's take a look at the 15-minute RSI. And that's what we're waiting on right here, guys. 15-minute RSI. Let's take a look. The RSI is bending. So right here, we need the RSI in the 15-minute to bounce. And then that'll give us an opportunity to look for the entry for H-bar. Now, guys, once again, here's another entry that we missed. H-bar's entry is green moon, green trend. Here's your green trend. Came up, green moon. Entry right here. Now, this is where we should have been entering this H-bar. We should have been in this H-bar way down here. We'd already be in some serious profits, but now we're chasing kind of like a trade, a re-entry. I hate chasing trades. I want to be in on the 15-minute moons when they first turn out, and that's kind of what we're looking for here in Matic, right? Matic, we're looking for that 15-minute green trend and green moon, which will give us an entry, which is going to be a pullback on the 15-minute RSI, then a green trend, and then a green moon, and then we're going long on Matic, okay? H-bar already went through that process. H-bar already jumped into that moment where it had that little move, pull back and push forward type move, and that's what we're kind of like in the middle of. But H-bar's move was right here. Green trend on the 15, green moon, bada boom, bada bing. There's your entry, guys. So if you're in the academy, guys, if you're using your indicators, that's the move that would have came in. So we look for a 15-minute RSI, 15-minute moon, boom, right? And also the 5-minute, right? Go back to the 5-minute. 5-minute, what's our theory in 5 minutes, right? What do we use in theory in 5 minutes, right? We use a very simple thing in here. It is literally a green moon with a bottomed out RSI, right? So let's see how this looks right here. Here's our RSI bottomed out, our green moon, right? This means our entry on Matic should have been in this zone right here, and that would have been our nice little pull. Or on the moon, if you waited for the trend and the pullback, you should have been into H-bar here at this level here. But either way, this is a solid entry where all our indicators said enter H-bar at this level right here. It just missed it here. Green moon, bottom RSI, 5 trend with positive volume, entry in this level here, which is this level here. Pullback, here's your pullback entry right here. You could have entered right here. It's still in the right entry. Or if you're waiting for the green trend, so green moon, green trend right here with a bottom RSI pushing, entry would have been right here again. And then we obviously know that our 15-minute moon and our trend turned green right here. So no matter what, our entry on H-bar should have been right here at 0.077. This is not hard to do, guys, with the indicators. This is very easy to do. The indicators tell you when to buy. Make sure you review the videos. And right now, here's our H-bar pumping like we said it would. Remember, we're looking for H-bar to go to 10 cents here. So we're in a really good situation. So we're going to run H-bar up to that 10 cents mark right there, guys. And kind of push that up there. Hold on one second. Venture, baby. I love this dude, Venture. He is the man. H-bar is moving. We're in H-bar, big dog. Oh, we got to do it, man. This is not hard to do, guys. I'm trying to tell you guys, get in the academy, buy the indicators. I don't care if you're in the academy, go buy the indicators, dude. The indicators are $1,000. Buy yourself some indicators, get yourself in there, use the indicators to make money. I'm trading with the indicators, guys. I'm showing you how to trade with the indicators right now. I'm showing you what we're doing right here, man. Okay, so H-bar's pump is coming right now. Bottom RSI. That's what we were waiting for, the bottom RSI. We got our H-bar pump happening right here. It's going to be a confirmation. And remember, we're already in the 15-minute green, right? Aren't we on 15-minute green? Yeah, 15-minute green. We're already in this trade. H-bar is pumping. We're looking for H-bar to go to 10 cents over the weekend, honestly. So we might just hold this trade out and see how far it goes. I love to take profits, though. But, you know, I could see a 10-cent H-bar this weekend, right? So I might just hold this. That'll be 30% times 30. So that's 300% on this one trade. We should be able to max out right here. Here we go. Here's a green moon. This is what we've been waiting for. Remember, I tell you this is about to touch here. So guys, here's your entry on your H-bar. If you guys are late to the party, this is the entry that you're looking for right here. You're about to get a green moon. So guys, if you're getting into H-bar right now, see, boom, green moon on H-bar. You guys see that? Here's your green moon right here. There's your entry. We got you marked right here on your entry. Green moon, bottom RSI. Now we're into green moon. We are into H-bar, and we are rolling on this particular trade, guys. All right, so now, guys, if you're signing up, guys, do not procrastinate. Get the link in the bio. Use the same indicators that I'm using. It is real easy to do. I will show you real quick how this is done. Go to my TikTok, right on my TikTok, guys. It's very easy. Slide down right here. You are going to see a link where you can sign in. Click that little link right there. And then that takes you to a section that says open anyway. Open it. It's the very first category. One-time fee, TikTok Trading Academy. here's your $1,000 indicators. When you join the academy, you get the $1,000 indicators for free, right? And there you go. It's that easy, guys. All right, so H-bar, we got our H-bar green. Let's see how we can run this out. Matic, this is where we're looking for Matic. Matic, we're waiting for that 15-minute green right here. We're getting a bend on the RSI, so it should be a little bit of a pullback here, but we're still waiting on our 15-minute. Matic section, our 5-minute is green. There's the pullback. This is where we should have re-entered on Matic right here on this section here. But right now, if you missed that entry, what you would be waiting for is the 15-minute RSI pullback, green moon, and a green trend, right? Now, if you would have got in on that Matic section, guys, you would already be up 50% on your Matic. If you guys would have got in on H-bar like we told you, you'd already be up 50% on your H-bar. So that's pretty much it, guys. So what we do here, guys, all right, so without losing too much focus here, and we're waiting on our Matic 15-minute here. So the Academy, guys, real simple. Let me explain it to you guys. We are doing a discounted price for TikTok because we are trying something new here, which is live trading, which is basically this. People were buying the $1,000 indicators, and then I would show them. I have the indicators. There's a link in my bio. There's an affiliate link. When you scroll down, you click on a link. They're $1,000. I trade with the indicators live on TikTok so that you can see how to use them. The Trading Academy is only $300. It is the link underneath my face on my TikTok. You go down, you hit the little button. That Trading Academy just gets you into where now you're getting the indicators for free, and you basically can trade with me live. You have you get the videos on how to use it, and you're pretty much set up for you can use one-on-ones. You can get help. You have access to the Discords. So you can't beat it, guys. I mean, I don't know how to explain it any other differently, man. All right. All right, so right here, man, we are just waiting on the 15-minute on this. We need a green moon on Matic to continue this trade or re-enter, or actually enter that trade. All right, let's go to Algo while we're waiting for Matic. All right, so Algo's in a little bit of different situation here, guys. Let's take a look at Algo. So Algo, we do have a 15-minute green moon, but we need a 15-minute green trend, right? We don't have our green trend yet, so we can't really jump into Algo because we're a little bit late to the party. And what I mean late to the party is by going back here and taking a look at where the marks were for the original entry. So first thing we need to do here in Algo is determine whether or not Algo is green or a situation where we would go for a trade. So let's click here. We're going to go to the 1 hour, right? The 1 hour tells me that Algo currently is red, right? So price action is red on Algo right now, meaning that Algo is still considered a downward movement. How do I look at Algo and take a check? Let me put these lines in here. So first thing I need to do is put a 100 line. I need to put a 70 line. I need to put a 60 line. I need to put a 30 line. There we go. And I need to click on this line. I need to make that orange so I know that that's the 70. Okay, so let's take a look here and see what we can come up with. All right, so first thing you have to do is look at Algo. You got to go all the way through. So first thing, you take a look at the 1 hour. We see that we're red. We want to see how far this goes. Take a look at the 2 hour. We are red. So this is basically letting me know that Algo is in a downward trend, right? So unlike the other coins, there's not a lot of volume here. 3 hours red. 4 hour isn't red yet, but that doesn't mean anything. That means that we're probably going to dip down to this moving average here of 0.2438 section because the RSI is still dipping. Let's go to the daily. So Algo's looking terrible. So look at Algo just fall off the map completely right here with this RSI. Right there, you see that little bend on the RSI? If you guys are in the Trading Academy, you would have learned that right here, this little RSI bend, that's your sell sign. So you should have been selling Algo at 0.2831. And right there, that 1 hour, that little sharp bend, that's a get out of jail card, right? So Algo is in a free fall right now. Does not look too good. So the Algo looks like it's probably going to keep trying to pull back here. So Algo is not in a strong position at all, especially with the 3 hour, the 2 hour, and the 1 hour being red. Then going to the 30-minute we're red. I mean, this Algo looks like a short, right? So Algo looks like you should be shorting it, right? So right now, I would be playing Algo on a short position. Yeah, Algo looks terrible. But the RSIs are starting to hit the bottom, so good opportunity here for Algo reversals to make money. But right now, Algo is very, very weak. You know, and it's not looking the strongest here, man. Algo's looking very weak. The 5 minutes red. The trend is bouncing, but this looks like it's going to keep falling. You know, definitely with all that other stuff going on there. So I wouldn't be doing too many power longs on Algo. If there are any longs on Algo, they'll be very short. This would be kind of catch the bounces and play the shorts on Algo and look for Algo to go back down to 24 cents area, man. Algo doesn't look that great. Does not look that great on Algo, guys. What do we got? Jasmine coin. Okay, we'll take a look at Jasmine. Let me do a quick look at Jazz here. 1 second. All right, so it looks like Jazz is actually going into a short right here. And we might be able to catch this short here. Hold on 1 second. All right, so when I take a look at Jasmine, let's take a look at Jasmine and see what we have right here. All right, so RSI bottomed out, but it didn't push too high, and it's already getting rejected. Let's take a look at the 15-minute here to see if there's any type of movement. 15-minute is green moon, green trend. There is a pullback here, which is happening right here on the 15, which is what we're seeing. So Jasmine might be getting a bounce here if it can hold this, but it looks very weak. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. All right, so the 1 hour, guys, when we're playing the 1 hour, right? So looking at the future of Jasmine. So Jasmine has a green moon here, right? The problem is the green moon is at the RSI, right? So learn how to play your RSIs, guys. These are very important. So first thing you want to do is go to your RSI, put a 100 line, okay? That's your 100 line. Put a 60 line. Put a 30 line. Right? And it looks like right here at this current moment, right, we do have a green moon here, and this is pretty bottomed out here. So normally these two levels here being this low would tell me that we're going into a long here, but this long can't happen until this 1 hour RSI retraces, right? So we need this 1 hour RSI to retrace, either bounce here or come all the way down and bounce, or come to the bottom and do a run. But right now, that looks very, very weak on the overall, right? So let's take a look at the 2 hour. 2-hour RSI is starting to bend. It looks like it's bouncing off the 006085 line. That looks like an entry for the long. It's probably going to be this. I'd say the entry for Jasmine is probably off this 2-hour 200 moving average. It is red. There is no green trend. So right now Jasmine's looking weak. 3-hour Jasmine is also weak. It is starting to recover, but it needs to get above here to be strong. 4 hours red. Now daily is green. Still right now daily's green, but you have to watch the daily, right? So the daily is starting to recover here, but the RSI is completely bottomed out. So, you know, it's still got to bounce. So right now Jasmine, it looks like it's favoring the short side of things. Weaker movements. Currently right now it says weaker movements, and it's got to recover here, man. It's got a lot of recovering to do here. Probably go flat. The 1 hour, the 15 minute. I mean, here's it fighting the 15 minute, but it has a green moon. Just turned a green trend, but the RSI has to bounce. And like I said, this movement is, you know, not going to be the greatest movement, because if it does bounce here, you know, it doesn't have a lot to bounce up to. But overall, this is showing me that this is a negative type situation. So with that being said, since my 1 hour is red, my 2 hours red, this 15-minute green moon with a green trend would put me in a situation where I'm not thinking that this is a long position because it's very weak. So here I would be thinking short positions because of how it's weak on the 2 hour, the 1 hour, the 2 hour, and the 3 hour. So I would be shorting Jasmine right here, to be honest with you. So Jasmine would be a short for me. And then going to the 5 minutes, we can see right here, this is where I entered my short, because what happened was the 5 minute RSI hit the bottom, came up, and it rejected. You see how it rejected right there? Since the RSI rejected right there, that led me to say to myself that this is a weak bounce. So to me, the Jasmine coin is going to be shorting right here. And right now it's in a weak position. So this is a short play, right? So that's why I'm shorting Jasmine right now. I'm shorting Jasmine because the 5 minute RSI broke right here and it came down, but the bounce was very weak. And so since I played this bounce, I entered right here, right when we looked at the coin. I entered that short right there because I seen the RSI bounce and get rejected. So to me, Jasmine's in a short position right here. So that's what I'm playing. That current short is up 5% on a 20x. 5% on a 20x. So that's why I put this blue line. You guys see this blue line right here? This blue line is my entry for my short. So I entered a short right there, and that's what I'm currently in. I'm playing this short. Now, I'm going to hold this short until this moon, right? So I got my red moon, this slapped out. I'm going to hold this short until this moon becomes green again or the green trend comes in. But either way, I'm in a short on Jasmine, and I'll show you right here. I'm in a short on Jasmine. And so right here, here's your Jasmine coin. Right, see the short? I'm on a 20x short right there for Jasmine. And currently we're up 5% on that short. Your Matic position that we got in, Matic right now, we're up 3% on Matic. And then that H-bar position that we were talking about earlier, H-bar, we're up 96%, guys. 96% on H-bar. Okay? 7 Matic, 96%, 5% on the short. Look at that H-bar. What did I tell you about H-bar? Did I tell you H-bar was going to fly? Look at that. 93%, guys. H-bar, guys. H-bar. We jumped into that H-bar trade. We got our 90-some% trade. Yeah, Smelly. Yeah, Smelly, the moons are the upgrade that are in the bio. So go into your Discord. Look where it says indicator update. Those are the updates, boys. Those are the updates, boys. So those are the plays right now, guys. Dude, H-bar is hauling ass. Look at H-bar. Well, I'll tell you about that H-bar. H-bar. Look at that H-bar move. Boom. H-bar buy. H-bar move. We're still pumping. Little pullbacks here and there, but as far as everything's going, the green moon, we're tapping out right here. What's our 1 hour? Our 1 hour still has room to run. Let's go H-bar. Let's go H-bar. H-bar is running like it's supposed to. So all the trades are pretty much working out like they're supposed to. H-bar is doing really well. Matic's up 16% and fighting. That Jasmine coin is going into the short like it's supposed to. So guys, everything looks like it's running the way it's supposed to. So we're shorting Jasmine coin, and we're going to short that probably down until this trend goes green or we get a green moon. H-bar, we're in the 5 minute. We're going to stay on the 5 minute pump until the trend goes red, or until the 15-minute RSI has a sharp breakdown, which we haven't had yet. We've been in Matic, big dog. Matic is right on the cusp. Hold on, let me pull up Matic real quick. So Matic, guys, let's take a look at Matic. So Matic right here is, you have your 5 minute green, your green trend, and the RSI is pulling back. So you'd wait on this RSI to bounce. So 5 minute RSI needs to bounce. So Carl, what you're waiting for here, Carl, is the 15-minute moon, right? So look at your indicators. You can't go into Matic until you get a 15-minute green moon. Okay, you need a 15-minute green moon right here and a green trend right here on the 15 minutes. So right now you're waiting. So that's the wait right now, guys, is 15-minute green moon, 15-minute green trend. Get it? Matic, 15-minute green moon, 15-minute green trend, okay? That's what we're waiting for on Matic. Jasmine, we're in a short on Jasmine. We're just waiting for that trend to the 5 minute bounce on the RSI and the green trend. H-bar, we already got in. We're waiting for a 15-minute rejection to sell out of our position, and then go from there. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And H-bar might have a sell coming up right here on this 15 minute if it bounces here. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. 5 minute RSI is still pumping. So when this 5 minute RSI starts to go down, that's when we'll instant sell. But we got 100% on H-bar right now, so it's not too bad of a trade. As you can see right here, we start to get this MACD. You see our MACD right there starting to bend right there. So that's kind of giving me a sign right there that we're getting ready to close this out. We are up 100% on H bar so far. So, and that's only 30x. Like that wasn't even a big call. We probably could have went higher on that. And this is where we're going to use the 5 minute. When the 5 minute bends right there, you see that 5 minute bend right there? That's going to see this 5 minute bend on the RSI. Here's that 70 line, right? So if it bounces off the 70, we're good. If it breaks the 70, we're out, right? So here's your 15 minute RSI pushing here. That means we need to now move to the 15 minute RSI and take a very good close look at this RSI right here to make sure the RSI isn't bending. But as soon as that bends, we got to close out of this position here. And we're going to do a quick peek here at the 1 hour just to see where the 1 hour is. The 1 hour has plenty of room. It just broke the 70. So the 1 hour has plenty of room to run. The 30 minute is already topped out, oversold. And the 45 minute is also, it's got a little bit of room to run here. But that's where the 30 minute taps out. Now, more than likely, when the 45 minute taps out here, we're probably going to be in a sell situation. And that's where we're looking right here. So right now, we're just watching the 15 minute to make sure that when it bends, we sell. And the 5 minute RSI needs to bounce off the 70 and come up. And that's why we're holding right now. So that's kind of our situation right now, is waiting on this RSI. Now, honestly, we're already up at 100% profit. We should probably just take and wait for the next move, but we have a nice little cushion here. We're happy with 80% profits on this move. So right now, we can take an 80% profit and be happy with it. So that's where we're sitting right now. We're just waiting for this last bump here to see if we can patch through this. It should push up here. We should see a bounce on the 5 minute here, guys. Right there. There's a nice little thing. We need a little bounce here. We need a bounce on the 5 minute. All right, checking in on that. Let's go back and check out Matic. How's Matic looking, guys? Take a look at Matic for us. All right, guys, Matic is closing in on that moon. Get ready. Your RSI is topping out here. So one more 15-minute RSI moving down and up. You're looking pretty good. The 1 hour Matic is 2 hour hasn't bounced yet, and the 1 hour is starting to bounce right now. There you go. The RSI on the 1 hour Matic is bouncing. So you're pretty good to get into a trade here on Matic as soon as we see that 15-minute moon, which is coming. So I would cost average buy here. If I was getting into Matic, I would start putting $5-10 and a long on Matic here and buying as it keeps running down. So if I had $100, I put 20, and if it goes down, I put another 20, and then if it goes down further, I put another 20 until this turns green, and then I would dump it all in, and that's how I would make my trade, and I would run up here. But Matic looks like it's starting to get to that situation. The 5 minute is bouncing right here. Look at the RSI on the 5 minute. So Matic is looking like right now, this Matic bounce here is where you would enter Matic at this position here. H bar, we're about to get a pump on H bar here. So now we're just being patient, guys. Yes, sir. Come on, man. Sound the alarms. We need H bar to jump it up. We need a little bit of moves here. Come on now. Come on now. We need that Matic sign. Let's get that Matic in there. Let's get that in there. Sound the alarms. Get some bombs out there. Chuck and ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Oh, our 5 minute broke that 70 right there. So that's going to be a sell sign for us. Right. So going over here, we're going to take our selling on our H bar instant cash out. Confirm. Bada boom, bada bing. There's 94% on H bars, guys. Take a look there. We took our profits. There you go. 94% on H bar, 30x long. There you go. So that means basically if you're in that trade, 94%, you got half your money doubled today. Very nice on that H bar call. We're going to wait for H bar to reset and come back down. But H bar is probably still going to be in a good move here. I just took my 94% because I was excited and I like taking profits. But the 15 minutes still pumping here. So what I would do here is I'm going to wait for the 15 minute to hit, wait for it to retrace, and then if everything's still green, then I'm going to go. All right, Matic. Let's take a look at Matic. There's your 5 minute bounce. Matic's looking real good here. Let's go down here, pull it down. Guys, if you're in the academy, I see you guys are signing up in the academy. There's 4 positions in the academy right now, guys. Thanks for signing up. We have John and Joseph. John and Joseph here. Thanks for signing up in the Discord and for the academy. Guys, don't miss. I don't know why you guys waste so much time getting in to make money, guys. Live trades. We show you all week how to use the indicators, how to make money. I don't know what more you guys need. A helping hand. I mean, you just have to be honest with yourself, guys. Making money in crypto is not for everybody. We're just going to have to come to that point, right? If you are in crypto and you're trying to make money, you have to be honest with yourself. Crypto's not here to make money for everybody, okay? Money's here to be made for people who invest in themselves, right? You will lose thousands of dollars in crypto before you invest in yourself and learn how to do it right, okay? And listen to everyone. There's a million ways on YouTube how to trade for free, right? There's a reason why they're free, right? There's a reason why 90% of retail investors lose, okay? So if you want to actually do something that works, you might want to invest in yourself, guys. The Trading Academy, we show you every day. We trade live every day. We show you wins every day. Right? And if you can't get it through your head and say, man, if I put $300 in the academy and over the next year I learn how to make $100,000, is that worth it? If you have to ask yourself that question to figure that out, investing is not for you. You guys should find something else, like work 2 jobs, invent something, come up with a business, create something, because investing isn't for you guys. Right? That's the way it is. You have to be real with yourself, come to the honest conclusion sometimes when you're not ready to make moves or do something, right? And I get it. A lot of people have anxiety. Crypto does get a little tough. So it's not for everybody, guys. So, keep that in mind. Don't make trades on here unless you're really interested in learning, right? And don't make trades on here unless you actually know what you're doing so that you can get yourself set up here. Right now, Jasmine, we still are in a short in Jasmine. We having a little bounce here, but we are a red moon and we are red trend on the 5 minutes, so we're going to stay in this short here. Matic, going back to Matic. Matic, once again, we have our 5 minute here. We are getting our bounce on our 5 minutes, so it looks like we're just waiting for that green moon. Oh, green moon on Matic, guys. Nobody told me. Why have you not told me that we have a green moon on Matic? Nobody told me we got green moon on Matic, guys. Where's the chat at, guys? Matic pumping. Yo, Carl, dude, baby. You're supposed to tell me there's a green moon on Matic, big dog. Green moon on Matic. You guys not even talking to me. You're not even telling me. All right, Matic, we're up 53%, guys. Let's go, Matic. Now, what we're really waiting for on Matic is the green trend. So you can still see a pullback here, guys. You see this RSI? You see how tall the RSI is? The RSI is going to start to pull back. it's going to turn green. We are green on Matic. We have a green on Matic, which means which means that we're in a trade here, guys. Let's go. Sound the alarms. Get your Matics up. Get your bells up. Matic here. We're looking really good on a Matic trade. Matic is hauling ass. Let's go give a look here. Matic 123.24. We're going to backdoor that. Hit the latest price. There we go. Click that. Go for. We're going to go 50% on Matic. We're going to buy long. Let's get it. Boom. We're in on a long. Let's go. Okay. There we go. There we go, Matic boy. Let's go, Ralphie boy. All right, so guys, we're looking for, a lot of times you're going to see a flashing of this trend right here, which is just mean it's pushing up volume. We need the trend to go green, guys, for us to be set up in there. So we're just getting excited. We're getting weighted. We're starting to line up. We're getting ready for the kill shots. Let everything send the alarms. Matic needs to get that silent green right there, guys. That's what we need to actually get in. So let's put this little line right here. This is the current line right here for Matic. That's the line that Matic is starting to show some type of action here, guys. This is where you really need to focus. We need that trend to go green, and we need the next trend to go green, but we need the green candle, right? This trend is going to hold off going green until this 15-minute pullback happens. When that 15-minute pullback happens, that's when we're going to enter. The flashing lets us know that we need to start looking for an entry price, right? So look at our 5-minute. We have a slight pullback. We're looking good. We're getting ready for an entry here. Here's your pullback on your 15-minute, which is supposed to happen. And remember that, guys. You're never late on a trade because trades always pull back. And our RSI is in a position of a pump. So everything's lining up, guys. All we need here is this little 15-minute pullback, the bouncing of the 15. We're going to get in there. Once that gets in there, we're going along on this trade, guys. Let's go. Pay attention, guys. You know what I mean? We're getting ready, guys. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. Here it goes. Here it goes. Don't get too excited, guys. Don't get too excited. Settle down. Settle down, guys. Settle down. Settle down, guys. We need a green trend, and make sure you let me know inside the chat that we have green moons. Green moons. Now we need a green trend. Green trend, guys. Let's go. Come on, Matic. Come on, Matic. Green trend, Matic. Green trend. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 15-minute bounce. Let's go. We need to run this up. We need to run it up. Yes, guys. Now we're just waiting on that trend, man. 15-minute pullback. That's our entry on the 15-minute pullback. And we need the little Mac D to pump green right here. Now this long isn't going to be, let's take a look at the long. Let's take a look at the 30-minute, right? 30 minutes still red, meaning it's a very weak move. So make sure when you're looking here, where our green, our red is on the 45. Matic is very weak here. You know, We're still weak on the 1 hour here. We are pushing up on the RSI. So we're at a very, weak point of Matic, right? So the moves and the pushes could be very, could take a little bit of time here, right? So that's what we need to be wary of, right? So a Matic, as soon as you see the profit signs hit, we need some of these things to change here. Like, so for instance, we're on the 4 hour, right? Let's see the 4 hour. The 4 hour is still green. We're starting to bounce. The RSI still hasn't, fully bounced off the 4 hour. So, I mean, this is a very weak coin at the moment. The 2 hour RSI is starting to go flat here, which is a good sign, but that still means there's about 4 hours of sideways movement. The 1 hour RSI is bouncing up, which is good, but it's still a weak coin at this level. So this entry point is a very low point, which means we could get a big move here or a very short move here, right? And that's what we're waiting on here. We need these. You're in the beginning of this kind of like entry here. The RSIs are all at the bottom. So now we're just waiting for this slow progression up. And how we judge the slow movement up is the RSI on the 5 minute, but more importantly, the 5 minute trend. So right now the 5 minute trend is green. We will get out of this trade when the 5 minute trend turns red. Roar! Woo! I need to shave. All right. Let's go back to H bar, see what we're doing on H bar. All right, so here we go. H bar is a 15-minute pullback. It finally started to happen. We can re-enter H bar when the 15-minute is done pulling back. The 5 minute is pulling back as well. And the green is still trend, right? So H bar is still looking good for that 10-cent run. It's pulling back right here on there, but we have a green trend, so we're good. 15-minute RSI is pulling back, so we're good. So we got a little bit of motion here, guys. A little bit of time here, right? Let's take a look at Jasmine. Now Jasmine is showing a little bit of bounce here. The RSI and the 5 minute. See how notice how the 5 minute RSI is bouncing right here. Now the question is, when it bounces, is it going to reject off the 60 and come back down? Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour RSI is bouncing, which is nice. That's actually better than Matic because the 4 hour is bouncing here. So Jasmine is showing that eventually it could have a little bit of a run here. The 3 hour is moving up here. So Jasmine is looking like probably the coin to get into on a long position here. Quite frankly, the 2 hour RSI has a little more move to go. The 1 hour RSI is leveling out here. So yeah, Jasmine looks like it's consolidating here, guys. So Jasmine might be done with this little short, but I might reverse and actually go long on Jasmine for the weekend. Normally I want to see the volume down here and then it go up. Here our volume kind of touched a little bit of a downside. It could move up here and have a little bit of a move section. Let me take a look at the 1 hour. Yeah. Jasmine could be a nice play for the weekend for a long. Jasmine could be a long weekend play. So I'm going to close out of my short on Jasmine. I'm going to think about Jasmine as a long for the weekend. So I'm going to look at Jasmine as a long for the weekend. I got to go get something to eat, man. Tired. All right. So Matic. We are in a Matic. Matic is kind of short. Let's go back to Matic. So Jasmine is going to be a long for the weekend, guys. Let's look at Matic 4 hour. Matic's 4 hour is still falling. So Matic is still a little weak here. But Jasmine is a lot stronger than Matic. But Matic is a bigger coin, so that 4 hour isn't that big of a deal when it comes to the pressure here. Let's take a look here. What pattern? We got our M pattern here, our push up, our down. So yeah, I mean, Matic looks like it wants to bounce here, guys. All right, I'm gonna go get some Red Moon 5 minute H bar. Yeah, H bar is gonna pull back a little here. So remember, we sold H bar on the 5 minute bend, right? As soon as the 5 minute broke that 70 line. In it for the money, in it for the money. I sold H bar when that 5 minute RSI broke the 70 line. Remember, that's when I sold out. So we're good there. The thing about H bar is we can go back into H bar once the 5 minute bounces and comes back up and becomes a green moon again. As long as the 15 minute RSI is also coming back down and resetting. So H bar I still think is going to 10 cents. It just needs to pull back on the 15 minute and the 5 minute to re-enter. Okay. XRP. Oh my God. I gotta go. I gotta get something to eat, man. XRP. What time is it? Hey, baby. Baby. We're leaving in 10 minutes. I love you too. All right, so let's take a look at XRP. And I'm going to record this.